Oh, yes. So it's really late here. Let's get the microphone in front of me. Hello, hello. Episode 2 of Season 5, Rupel Boom. Let's take a look. Notepad in front of me. A victory against Genk? Surely not. Surely not. Yes, he did. Where is it? There you go. A 2-1 victory over KRC Genk. I know, right? We won against Genk. Saranic scored the first goal for us. When we can see it. This was outside the box. When it's going to generate that match report. So L shot. And Saranic, lovely goal. Lovely goal. And then, right at the death, Masaoudi, who came off the bench. I think Peters might have been playing up front, and then I was like, no, I've got to swap it around. Peters on the right-hand side. Masaoudi, the limbs, mate. We were good. Like, match stats, we were pretty spot on against Genk. So, yeah, it's not been, like, the most crazy of starts in comparison to last season. I'll show you the start of last season. That was mental. But it hasn't dropped off either. This is looking like a pretty solid, I'm going to say now, mid-table season. That's what we're going to go for. I don't need to finish mid-table, but that is what we're going to go for. Antwerp is the next game. We've talked about this. They're in 11th at the moment. We're in 10th. So this is a nice mid-table clash, actually. Come to think about it. Fantastic. Let's have a look at the transfers. Not that much going out. Not that much going in. Mauro Leclerc has gone off. He was he dropped off that potential. I was like, well, he only had 1 year left on his contract, and someone came in for 3.6k, and I was like, oh, okay, all right, why not? Osvaldo Ramau did sign up with Rupel Boom, and he's just chilling in the under-18s at the moment, and he's developing quickly. I think he dropped a 10 in one of the recent games. Is that a 9.3? I'm sure he dropped a 10. I don't know. I might have misread. Anyway, that's that. That's transfers. It's a shame we were so close to getting a right mid. We have been looking at right backs. There's some really, really talented players. Small transfer fees, but we are just struggling big time. We have no transfer budget. We have no wage budget, kind of. I mean, I could have probably got that Burton Albion player. Not going to lie, I could have probably got him. But it was a lot of wage budget to assign. In terms of like our own team, forget about the negatives and not being able to sign someone for that right-hand side. In terms of our own team, we've got Alhassan Abouage. He's quickly developing. Of course, last episode, I think we promoted him from the under-21s into the first team, and now he's really starting to catch on. But the assistant manager likes to play him in defence and not in the midfield, which I think, personally, I would rather have him in the midfield. Whatever. Mauricio is developing quite nicely. There's a lot of players that are developing nicely, and Elshot is back to maximum potential, so we'll take it. We might have not been able to have Elshot around with maximum potential, so that's a big thumbs up. We'll see Mayo just, I think, like balancing his stats out. See another couple, maybe Palio. Let's just go through them. See the upturns. Oh, Nabers has gone up. Nabers, very good. Dave Peters has gone down. Dimitri Peters, however, the centre-back, and he is natural centre-back now, he has gone up. Determination's gone up on Saranic. Love that. Love to see it. Simunic, his potential ability has gone down, but he's been worth the amount of money that we've given him. Van Buren is on loan at the moment. 4 goals in 6 appearances. Solid indeed. And here then, Van Ingen. Van Ingen's been playing a lot for us. Volsky's still around. Couldn't get rid of him, even though I was offering absolutely nothing to transfer him over. Mikael Andre, 4 stars, maximum potential. He has now become natural on the left-hand side. He's going up. Lovely. Yeah, loads of ups. I'm thinking maybe next time as we see Cancelo, unfortunately, he's going down and everything. Maybe because he's playing or training up to be a right back. What I'm planning on doing next, if we get any money available whatsoever, and if this team somehow manage to stick around in the league, we need to get a right-hand sided player. We need that anyway because you're a DeWolf. I mean, he's not our player to begin with, really. We need to get someone contracted to us on that right-hand side. Once that's done, I am very happy to hunker down for a couple of seasons, try and make some money, and progress these players using the money that we make or something, anything that we can scrape together to improve our staff, to improve these players even further. Hope you just kept on with that like little rambling. Check the up. Yeah. See the determination there. Fly up for Geno Durand. Very nice. Yeah, this one's, I mean, not really something of a surprise, but Shimalis Hassan, he's now not maximum potential. Not surprising at all. He's probably like a 3rd strongest left winger. But it was worth it. 600k, I know, it's a lot of money, but it was well worth it just to have a Djiboutian around, okay? We'll never get that back. It's lost money, but whatever. It was fun, okay? And it's not really hurt us that much. I mean, it could have got us a really decent player, but it hasn't. We move on. We certainly do move. It is Rupel Boom against Antwerp, and I'm feeling all right. The assistant manager is always wanting this, and I'm like, no, switch it around. But I will give him this. We'll go for it. Van Ingen up front and Elshot just in behind. Just feels to me like anything in behind that is not Elshot, just what is the point? It just feels like a waste of time. So if it's not working, if it's clearly not working, I will quickly change it over. Because I don't think there's any star changes. Go on, Van Ingen. Get that in. Oh, mate. Elshot with his 10th goal of the season. Elshot is just unbelievable. He's a goal-scoring machine. 10 goals. I've just blinked. And he's on 10 goals. Okay, Rupel Boom. I mean, this stadium is looking old and decrepit. I'm really excited that we're actually moving, albeit like really, really soon. The stadium name's awful. It's just the Rupel Boom Stadium, which we might have to change later on down the line. But right now, I don't know what to change it to. Like, Elshot's probably the leading candidate because of what he's done. But even so, is that enough to warrant a name change, a stadium change? Probably not. Oh my goodness, I thought that was top corner. Probably not. We might have like the outstanding player from our first ever league victory if that comes before my sacking. That might be the guy who wins the actual naming rights to the stadium. Andre, go on, lad. Make it 2. Okay, I don't know why he's going for that. In the previous games, we did have, don't know which one it was, doesn't really matter. We did have a similar offside ridiculousness to, was it the last episode of season 4, where the ball's been played backwards. It's gone into the back of the net, but then Elshot has been called offside even though he's not impeding with the play. So that's something in the game that actually needs to get sorted out. That wasn't just a bad call. It looks like a problem within the game. So Antwerp trying to pass it around, tipped over. It looked like it was tipped over the bar. It wasn't. Rupel Boom. Survive. I mean, they're more than surviving. We're doing well. 8 shots. Only 1 on target, which is a bit concerning. That to me, even though we are leading, that to me suggests that that is the right call. To have Elshot properly as the advance forward. We've got ourselves a throw-in. Go on. That's Saranic. Wheel right. Like, usually I don't go for midfielders with that kind of wheel. But his pace, now that he's progressed a little bit, his pace is incredibly quick, incredibly speedy for a central midfielder of that talent. And he's pretty good in terms of, like, Mazzola quality. So he's one to look forward to if he keeps on progressing at this rate. Just in terms of a player, I'll be excited for him because he's just a player that we don't usually have. What a block that is. Was that Van Heerden? All right. Good by Van Heerden. Finally, we've seen the good of this centre-back come holding midfielder. But this, like, was it Abouagi? You see, this is the thing. Like, from the stats, yes, I would like to see him more in the central midfield spot. But since he's come into the first team, we've looked defensively pretty sound. Like, he's been there in the centre back role, and he's just been on it all the time. This is where he makes a mistake. Go on, Andre. Let's get this attack done. Into Elshot. Probably onside. Gonna go himself. Okay, well, that wasn't actually too bad. It was great play by Elshot, apparently. I am gonna pause everything. Thank you very much. I am gonna praise this time. Give them a real spirited talk from the touchline. We'll go, you're a DeWolf. In terms of midfielders, let's have Mayer. That's fine. Swap them. Bring Abouagi into the central midfield spot. Dimitri Peters. He gets the nod. We'll confirm that with less than 30 to go. Hopefully the praise is at the right spot. We don't want Antwerp to win this ball and then score an equaliser and then suddenly I praise them because that would look sarcastic. Oh, Abouagi. Oh, he's a class player. Just keep an eye on him. He could be our star man eventually. Abouagi. And not only that, like, it's great to have someone that versatile that can play there and there to a pretty, like, excellent level. Natural in both centre-back and centre-mid. Yes, lads. Oh, Van Heerden. Just off target slightly. 12 shots to 6. 3 on target to 2. Expected goals is way higher. Let's go, DeWolf. Don't mess this one up, lads. We look like we're very much in the driving seat. Big header. All right, Andre. Let's drive forward. Get this second goal. Ooh. Andre goes close with the shot. Yes, lads. I'm going to encourage. I wish I'd encouraged whilst we didn't have a key highlight. Oh, yes. Elshot. Oh. Man, Elshot missing big chances like that does not happen regularly. However, no matter, they got another win. And that was pretty comfortable. You got to be honest, that was pretty comfortable. They had one shot that was potentially tricky just before half-time. It's a great win. Oh, lads. This is a mid-table team, isn't it? All of a sudden, they've gone from really struggling of a schedule that just had a lot of red dots around, from, say, November time to end of February. We started picking it up slightly at the end just to make sure that we're safe. I mean, we probably would have been safe anyway. And then this is way more. I mean, like, it's clear that we're just not at the winning the championship level, but we got to a standard where at least we're picking up some surprises here and there, some solid wins. Mid-table, come on, mid-table. Right, let's pick another one. So it was Antwerp. I don't think we're on Club Brugge's level yet. And Alex in the Belgian Cup, which, let's be honest, is not really interesting. at the moment. Let's have a long spell between episodes so I can get through some of the season. How about standard Liège on the 12th of February? There's plenty of time to go from now until then. Got an entire transfer window, and see if we can get some business done that I expected to be done in the summer. Just need that right midfielder, honestly, and potentially a right back. There's also an opportunity, if something happens this season, for us to organise what needs to be done and what needs to be viewed at the end. I mean, the 4-episode season seems to be working quite well, especially when, just like tonight, it's really late, and I'd rather come back on it or chill in bed and just play around with it. Don't worry about like producing content, because the content is well ahead on the 12th of February in this case. So yeah, it's a good shout. Standard Liège, 12th of February. Wish me good luck. It's a long time till then. And I'll try and fill in many important stuff in the notepad so you don't miss a thing. Go on, Rupel Boom. See you later.